Dia Deutsch agus Fielte Tame Trasic Tiny House Tulun, and today we are going to make spell bags. What is a spell bag? A spell bag is exactly what it sounds like. It's a spell in a bag. Let's get started. To make a spell bag, you will need a bag. Most bags are white or black and almost always sewn with a black string. This is the bag that I like to use. It was made for me by a friend of mine. You will also need a bowl, a cauldron, or a pestle and mortar, or something in which to mix your ingredients into. And last but not least, you'll need your actual ingredients. Now, your ingredients will differ depending on what it is that you're trying to accomplish. You can use herbs, wood, crystals, salt, oils, anything you want. I will be using some rosemary that I've cut and dried from my own garden. I have some fresh dried thyme. I have some cedar wood, and I have a iron square nail. I put square nails in almost anything that I do that's any sort of spell work or manifestation. It's similar to the palm or the eye. It's just to ward off negativity in general. That being said, the bag that we'll be making together today is just to ward off negativity. Now, that's not a protection spell. There's nothing in particular that I'm trying to protect myself against. It's just to ward off negativity in general. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to get your bowl. This bowl was given to me by a very good friend of mine named Ellie, and it is the one that I like to use. As you're adding your ingredients, you want to visualize or think about your intentions, what it is you're trying to achieve or accomplish, and you just want to sit with that as you're adding your stuff into your bowl. So first we're going to do the rosemary. All right, now that we've got the rosemary in there, we are going to add some thyme. And then I'm going to add my cedar wood. I did amp it up a little bit, and I wood burned an ohm into my disc. That is the ancient Irish word for peace. And lastly, my square nail. Now, once all your ingredients are in your bowl, you want to, again, really sit with your intentions and think about your intentions and visualize what it is you're trying to achieve. And you just kind of want to mix around in your bowl a little bit. You just kind of want to let your intentions marinate with your ingredients. Now, that can take as long as you need it to take. Sometimes it takes me 2 minutes, and sometimes it takes like an hour, and sometimes I just don't feel it at all, and I have to try again the next day. Okay, once your ingredients are sufficiently meditated upon, you can take your bag and begin filling it. I'm going to put the wood in first because it's the biggest, most cumbersome piece. And next we add the square nail. And last but not least, all the herbs. And I always like to leave a little out to give back to the earth. And once you have your bag closed, you can put it where you want it. Mine has some strings on it, and I normally tie it to my belt, but you could keep it in your pocket. You could keep it under your pillow. You could give it away to somebody else. There's all kinds of stuff you could do with it. So try one out. Salon.